Welcome to the Barkada podcast. We're here for episode 22. What is today's date? July 8th. Man, it's been a minute since I've done this, but so I'm really happy to have two very special guests here. And you guys are?
Addie Peck.
Yeah.
And I'm Angelina Vu.
Nice. Well, thanks for joining us. How's the summer going for you guys?
Pretty good.
Yeah?
Not much going on.
Yeah. You guys go to school where? At
West.
Okay. What year are you guys now?
We're going to be sophomores.
Yeah.
Ooh, fun. What have you guys been up to this summer with the latest things that you guys have been doing? You guys just did a competition recently, or?
Yeah, the competition was the last week of school.
Oh,
so
okay.
Nothing this summer, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Right on. Why don't you tell us a little bit about the competition that you guys were involved in?
So we're in this thing called forensics, and it's like competitive public speaking.
Yeah.
But the category we were in is duo interpretation, which is an acting category.
Okay.
And so we have a script, and we have lines, and we perform.
it.
Yeah. And
Okay.
then we just like get notes from the judges, and they vote, and then like you want a good score, and then
Yeah, so Memorial Day weekend, I believe, was the national level competition, and we ended up taking 8th in duo interpretation in
Sweet.
the nation. So that was pretty exciting.
Nice. So for those of us that, like me, don't know like the whole like forensic world a little bit, like can you kind of describe like the whole like actual like experience from like the beginning and like points that the judges may look at?
Sure. So Addie and I were pretty late to the game. Usually forensic season starts in like
November.
November. But Addie and I didn't like hear about it until February, and then we didn't start taking it seriously until March.
Okay.
So we were like handed a script, or no, we weren't handed a script.
We found a
We
script online of a, like a piece that we wanted to do, because in duo interpretation you have to have a 10-minute long piece, and like
Okay.
it's two people, obviously duo, and some of the rules are like you can't, like on a normal year on stage, you can't look at each other and you can't touch each other. So that's pretty hard, but obviously we were virtual, so this year it was you couldn't be in the same room, and then you were like essentially like on a Zoom call performing this piece.
So you two couldn't be in the same room?
Right.
No.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So we had to act without like actually seeing each other in person.
Right.
Did you have any like technology issues at all?
Oh,
Like, yeah.
all
Every
the
day,
time.
every day.
Literally
It
every
was
day.
like we would have deadlines that we had to get our recording in by like 7, and because of technical issues, we wouldn't start recording it until like 6:50.
Oh no.
Because
Yeah.
we would stay after school, and then like sometimes like we wouldn't have another classroom that was open, so like we
Okay.
couldn't be in separate rooms, and then like so we had to use our school Chromebooks, which are really bad quality, and then right before nationals, the district blocked Zoom on our Chromebooks.
Oh, no.
So we had to figure out a way around that, and
Yeah.
then we couldn't use Google Meet because like there were some weird technical things with that. So like pretty much every time we had to record, there was something that went wrong.
Right.
Man.
And like we were recording for state, and it was like we didn't have time, or no, it was like our second to last take, and then like it was a really good take. It was like one of the best we've ever done, and then like the Wi-Fi went out, and so then like
So we couldn't hear each other.
So we couldn't hear each other, and then we had to stop, and it was like, and we were there for like hours. And
Yeah,
hours
every
previously.
time we had a competition, since they were virtual, so you just send in a recording to the judges. We were after school until like 7:38, like because we had so many issues.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, that's crazy. Did you guys ever like look back at the recordings or just like picture yourselves like going like saying names? Calling your computer names or anything like that?
No.
No? Oh, you guys are good, right? So.
I mean, our very first competition was the qualifying for the nationals competition. That was our very first one, and we'd never performed it before, like we'd
Okay.
only practiced.
Yeah.
And about a week before the competition, I got quarantined by the
Yes,
school,
you did.
so I had to stay home for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So the very first time we recorded our piece for the national qualifier competition, I was at home, so we had to figure out how to do it with me at home. It was kind of funny. I had to kick all my family out of the house.
Yeah.
I had to find a blank background, make sure the dogs weren't barking.
Yeah.
It was not good, and then we ended up like not having a lot of the elements that we needed, and then it was too long.
Yeah.
And we had to cut some down the very first time we recorded it.
Yeah,
it
we
was
were like 4 minutes overtime. We were 4 minutes overtime, and then so then we had to do like a really quick like cutting out all of like a whole bunch of pages and then rememorizing it and stuff like that. And it was so stressful. And I was like, oh, and that was the time the Milky Way.
Oh yeah, Angelina got a candy bar, and I was at home and I didn't get a candy bar.
Oh, no.
It was really upsetting.
Yeah, Mr. T is super nice. Shout out to Mr. T. He's awesome.
Yeah, our coach.
Nice.
He, I just said, I was like really tired and I needed some sugar, and he was like, I'll be right back. And he got me a Milky Way, and it was like the nicest thing anybody has ever done for me. But Addie was really jealous, and
I never got a candy bar.
You just shot your parents a message. Like, hey,
I know.
candy
Well,
bar.
I didn't want them to come back in the house. It would have been.
So in total, how many competitions did you guys have to do in order to get to like the national level then? It was
just that one.
It was
Just that
just
one?
yeah, just
Okay.
one competition to get like qualify, and obviously we did end up qualifying even though we had all those issues.
Yeah.
And then the actual national competition was like a bunch of rounds with like a bunch of different judges. It was like, I don't know, we ended up doing like 7 maybe. A lot of rounds.
It was like we were guaranteed 4 or 3 rounds.
3 or 4, yeah. There were 3 or 4 where they didn't like eliminate, so like everyone continued. And then there was,
Octos.
I think, 3 rounds of eliminations that we
Yeah.
got through. So yeah, we ended up at that national competition, well, at school since we couldn't go, for 3 days all weekend, because we had so many rounds and we kept moving on.
Yeah. So, so this is the first like competition you guys have done for forensics, right?
Yeah, this is our first year.
This is our
ever
first
doing
year.
it.
You guys
Yeah.
plan on continuing it moving forward and everything?
Absolutely.
Yes,
yeah.
definitely.
Yeah. Yeah. So that'll be a different kind of vibe than once we get back to in-person competitions, right?
I know.
No.
Yeah.
It'll be weird because it's not the same, like, seeing her on a screen and then, like, actually performing with her, but then, like, with all the restrictions that this category has, I don't know how
Yeah.
it's going to be next
we have
year.
To do, like a whole choreography thing.
Yeah.
And like it's gonna be very,
Yeah.
very complicated.
Stuff that we've never done before.
Right.
Like, it's going to be our second year of forensics, but we're not going to know how to do anything.
We
Like,
still
we're
don't
not-
know what's going on. Like
Yeah.
we went to nationals, but we have no idea what's going on.
Yeah. Well, that's awesome. No, I keep doing what you guys are doing, man. Like, you know, that's one thing I wish I would have done a little bit more of in, you know, high school years, is just getting out of your comfort zone and being comfortable being in that position, you know, getting into experiencing new different things, you know. So yeah, it's a great experience for both of you, right? And good bonding experience, I'm guessing
definitely.
too. Yeah. I mean, you guys are still here. Right? So what got you into the idea of doing like that kind of forensic, you know, competition? Like, is that something down like a career path you were like maybe looking towards to, or is it just something like, hey, looks like a lot of fun. Let's do that together.
Yeah, well, we both enjoy, like, acting and, like, theater and, like, that kind of stuff, like,
Yeah.
speaking. And, you know, I just heard of it through someone that I used to be friends with. And I just asked Angelina, I was like, hey, do you want to do this? It sounds kind of cool. And then actually the first time we went, we, like, left the classroom that the meeting was in, and we were like, I don't know if I want to do that. Like, we weren't sure. But I'm glad we did.
Yeah, and we spent the next couple of rehearsals, like, we were coloring our folder.
Yeah, we didn't do
Yeah.
anything for the first 2 weeks.
We were
Yeah.
drawing pizzas on our script folder.
Well, when it's go time, right? So when you guys rehearsed, did you guys do it in front of your family or friends or anything? Get any feedback? No?
No.
No.
You should do it sometime.
I
See
mean,
what they say.
my parents didn't see our piece until, like, after state. Like, the first recording they saw was our state competition recording.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because, I mean, we didn't have any in-person competition, so the only people who had ever seen our piece for the longest time was just us and Mr. Thurwatcher.
So when you guys are rehearsing, do you guys tape it then too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we can go back and watch.
Look
it,
back and
take
see what we
notes.
liked and what we didn't
Studying
like.
film. I like it.
Yes.
Hitting it hard. You take notes and everything too?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, we'll just look back and be like, oh, I didn't like the way I said that line, and
Yeah.
change it next time. But, I mean, we didn't even end up practicing that much because of technical difficulties.
Right.
It was pretty much always like, we have to get a recording in. We don't
Yes.
have time to practice this.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I took my script and like I had like all my colored pens and like my pencils, and I would write a lot of notes in my script and stuff.
Yeah.
I was very, very analytical.
Is this something that you guys have to have like memorized or anything?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Had to be memorized. It was 10 minutes. It was like a 3-4 page script that we just found online. And honestly, we didn't have that much time to memorize it because by the time we found the script, then we only had like 2 weeks until our first competition.
Yeah. Do you guys remember it?
Yes.
Yeah, we got 10 minutes. No, I'm just kidding. Well, no, I guess I am kind of interested. So I might be putting you on the spot. Is there like a little excerpt or something that you guys can do? If you don't want to, it's fine.
I mean, we can tell you just like what it's about. Like,
okay.
I mean,
Sure.
Okay.
I do have like the state recording and the nationals recording on my phone.
all right, do you want to do a part of it? Okay.
Okay. What do you want to start?
I don't know.
I mean, going through the whole thing is gonna be.
No, we don't need to go through the whole thing.
No, that's
I was
too
just joking.
long. Because I mean, there's a lot of different parts. Because like throughout it, they go back to different like points in their life. So we could just do one of the flashback scenes.
Do you want to do the kiss scene?
Oh, I don't know if I remember that one. See, I don't know if I remember this. Okay, I can try. How does that start?
We could start with. Hey, that homecoming dance was kind of fun.
Oh yeah, okay. That homecoming dance on our birthday was actually fun.
That's right. You kissed Tommy Higgins.
My first kiss.
The first kiss.
It's probably the only thing I ever did before you.
Where?
My mouth.
No, dummy. Where? Like on the dance floor?
In the hallway by the first floor trophy case.
That's a good hallway.
Why is that a good hallway?
Well, you got kissed there, so it must be a good hallway.
I guess.
So?
So what?
So you got kissed, Sawyer. What was it like?
Warm?
Gross. Warm? Is it the best you could come up with?
Well, I don't know, Sam. It's not like I was taking notes. It was a kiss.
Sure. Like, we all know what a kiss feels like.
It was kind of awkward, and I laughed, and he seemed kind of shy.
So, it was incredible.
Yeah, it was incredible.
Nice.
Thank you.
Let me see if I can find the right button here. There we go. Hey.
Thank you so much.
A little delayed, but
Thank you,
there
thank
it is.
you.
Yeah. Well, that's very cool. Very cool. And I can't even imagine trying to do that on the screen to screen.
Yeah, it's difficult.
Especially if there's like a delay. You're like,
Yeah, like, did you say that line? I don't know. But yeah, that part is like, so the premise of the piece is like they're twin sisters.
okay.
We're
Sam. Sawyer.
Yeah.
You guys look like twins.
Yeah, I know,
For sure.
obviously.
Yeah.
But it's like, it's their 23rd birthday, and they're kind of just talking to each other, and they start to like kind of recount like memories that they have. So one of them is that one where it's like Sawyer's first kiss, and then another one is their like 8th birthday where they're like fighting over a cake, which that scene was really fun because we got to play 8-year-olds.
Right.
We got
Very
to have
high-pitched
like
voices.
yeah.
Addie is threatening me with my pet, what is it? Pebble?
Hamster.
What is it, Pebbles? I forget
Yeah,
what his name is.
Pebbles.
Okay.
Yeah, and then like so like you kind of get to see like this bond between the sisters, and then at the end it's a very big like revelation that my character Sawyer got in a car crash when she was 19, and she is not living anymore, and Sam is just kind of talking to her headstone. So this whole time it's like you kind of like look back on the rest of the piece and you're like, whoa, that's intense.
Right, but it comes out of nowhere. Like
Yeah.
the scene that we just like.
It comes right after that scene.
Right.
Like I'm like, well, and then I kind of tell her like she needs to move on, and it's very sad.
Yeah.
And the premise of it is just like everything until like the point where like I confront her about like this car crash and like how she like abandoned me or whatever. Everything before that is like comedic and funny and lighthearted, so it comes out of nowhere.
Yeah, so you think it's gonna be like a funny comedic piece, and then towards the end you're like, you kind of realize that it's not funny because like when you look back and you're like, oh, she's gone now, so it's sad that she's looking back on all these memories. Yeah, it's very sad.
Yeah, and we during I think it was either quarters or octos, we had actually made one of the judges cry.
Wow.
And she like during the round, like after we were done, she was like she took off her glasses. She was crying so hard. She was like, "Oh, like she said to the next group, "Oh, you better not make me cry. Like I don't want to cry anymore."
Yeah,
that felt really good. Like not to see her crying,
Yeah,
but like,
but,
that
like-
she was so moved by by this piece and like what we
By
had
it, yeah.
performed for her.
Nice.
Yeah, and it was really nice because we had a lot of female judges, and I think a lot of them could relate to like the sister bond and like all that. And it was also, you know, a reason this worked for us is because we have sort of that bond. Like we're
Yeah.
very close,
We
we're
are.
close friends, and so I think the sister bond was very authentic. I think that's why it worked. But yeah,
Awesome. Well, congrats to you guys. Thanks for sharing that.
thank you.
So how did the two of you meet then? You get just at school, at high school?
Yeah, we went to middle school together too.
Yes.
We
Oh,
met,
perfect, yeah.
we met in like 7th grade. Actually,
Mrs. Quarter's math class. I remember we were at the
Really?
same. We were at the same math table. I remember. I had a feeling you didn't like me. You probably still don't like me.
yeah, I mean, one of the first things we did together was like act because we were in the middle school like musical together. We played the same characters. So like one of the first ways we like connected and bonded was through
Yeah.
acting. So I think that really helped,
Yeah,
you know.
we
get
played the
us
same
here.
roles, and then now we're playing twins.
Nice. Very cool. I know you guys are only going to be sophomores, but have you guys given it any more thought to like what you want to do after high school, or you're not kind of worried about that quite yet?
I have no idea.
I'm trying to put myself in your shoes, you know, when I was that age, and I don't think I was really thinking about that quite yet either. So
No, I really.
yeah,
I mean, the ultimate dream for me, like, would be like acting or something.
Yeah,
but, like,
obviously.
I write a lot of my own songs and stuff, so like something with songwriting or
Nice.
singing.
yeah,
Yeah, but I know that's like a very unrealistic or like very risky career. So my
Yeah.
parents say that I have to get a business major. If I do major in like acting or something, I
Sure.
have to also major in business. So I guess I'll be double majoring.
yeah, yeah. No, I think yeah. I mean, there's always opportunities when you go to school to experience the arts and everything like that. Like, yeah, those majors are great. It's fun. I was a music major, you
Yeah.
know, and then I ended up, you know, shifting directions a little bit, and then I went more towards like the business end of things, you know. So, I mean, you can do both, you know. Stay in
Yeah.
school, whatever. Take your time. You know, have some fun, figure things out, and then once you figure out, you know, the direction that you guys want to head towards, and then go for it, you know. So, yeah. How about you?
I don't know. I
Don't
have
know
no
yet?
idea. Because I mean,
Yeah.
like she said, acting's very risky. So it's,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, whatever you guys decide, you know, go for it. 110%,
For sure.
Right.
as Scott would say. I've never heard him say that before, but
I don't.
yeah. But maybe he'll start saying it. I don't know. Let's see. So what else do you guys like to do outside of school?
I mean, this, like
yeah.
acting, theater.
Acting.
Yeah.
I do tennis.
Tennis?
I like reading books.
Angelina does a lot more than me. She was,
You play a little piano?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
a funny story from nationals. So, the last round we did was semifinals, and that's when we placed 8th. But when we first started the competition, there's this like amazing piano in the auditorium.
It's a Steinway, and it's beautiful, and yeah, I have a crush on it a little bit.
Angelina, she really wanted to play in it, so she asked Mr. Thurwatcher, she was like, can I go play on the piano? And he jokingly said, if you guys make it to semis, you can play on the piano, because
Yeah.
like, that wasn't really in our expectations. Like, we didn't expect to make it that far at all. Like, so he said that jokingly, and then we ended up making it to semifinals.
Yeah.
There you
So
go.
we had to take Angelina down to play the piano.
Nice.
It was
Yeah.
really funny, because like, this was never, like, we never expected to make it to
Right.
8th in the nation. Like, that was never,
Yeah.
like,
And like Mr. T, like in all of his years of teaching, we're his first group to ever even make it to octos, and then we made it to quarters, and then we made it to semis,
Semis.
and next thing you know, we're 8th in the nation. And we're the first group to make it this far in Wisconsin since 1999.
yeah.
Wow,
And
really?
we're also the first female group, like in all of Wisconsin.
Awesome.
Because the last group to make it this far was both men, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, who runs the world? Right? So how long have you been playing piano then for?
Probably like 9 or 10 years.
Okay,
Yeah.
nice. Very cool. You just have a teacher here in town, or?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great.
Yeah, Angelina has many talents.
Thank you, Addie. So did Addie. Addie's a very talented actress.
That's one.
But you're also very smart. You're also very funny. She's also a really good singer.
Okay.
You want to sing for us now?
I'm okay, thanks.
No? Yeah. Maybe next time.
Yeah, we were also both in the West musical this year, so that was
Cool.
pretty cool.
Cabaret
What
show.
was that? Were you guys able to have in person?
Yes, that was in
Okay.
person, but it was also live streamed, so it's
Yeah.
on YouTube.
Yeah, and
Okay.
a limited audience, but yeah, that's
Yeah.
on YouTube.
Was it at Alberta or at the Grand?
Yeah, Alberta.
Yeah, Alberta.
Okay.
Yeah, we can only have a certain number of people, and then it was live streamed, so it's still on YouTube.
Yeah. So what's this whole been? So you guys have had to deal with this the last couple of years, really, right?
Yeah.
So this last year was your freshman year. So
Yeah.
so then the year before that, 8th grade.
Yes.
So, did you guys have an opportunity to have like a 8th grade graduation
Nope.
or anything
Nope.
like that?
Nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
Nothing.
No.
The
Man.
one thing they did do was they sent out a slideshow with a bunch of random pictures from
Yeah.
our 8th grade year, and that was it. We didn't get anything, and it was really funny. They had us come collect like all like the stuff from our locker and like any awards you may have won, and they just put it in a trash bag and gave it to you.
Trash bag.
So like I have a picture of me like with my entire 8th grade year in a trash bag. Like it was very.
Yeah.
They didn't really care that much, but my parents did have a little private graduation for me at our house. But
Hey, there you go. Yeah. It's going to be crazy to be sharing these stories, later on in life with your kids, right?
Yeah.
They're not going to believe you. They're gonna
I
be
know.
like, what?
yeah, it's so weird because we barely even got a freshman year. Like technically it was our first year of high school, but like really next year is going to be our first year of high school because like we haven't really experienced anything.
Yeah.
Like even with forensics, there were only 3 people in it this year, including us, because it was so like limited and we were like every other day, and so people didn't really want to get involved with things.
Yeah.
Like it was just weird.
Like going to sporting events too, right?
Never
Yeah.
done that.
Yeah. Well, good thing is, it looks like things are starting to get better,
Yeah,
right?
hopefully.
So, and you guys will have an awesome next few years, So, well, you make the best of what you have, right?
Yeah, hopefully we get sophomore year.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed.
For sure. Well, I think this is a good point to take a little bit of a break here. And I have a little bit of a surprise for you guys. Have you guys eaten here at Manila yet, or no?
No.
No? Okay. Well, I think I'd like for you guys to try our desserts. Are you guys fine having desserts in the
Yes.
morning?
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
100%.
Cool. Well, we'll get a couple of desserts out here for them to try, and then love to get you guys' input on things and stuff. So, yeah. So we'll be right back, and we'll show you the specials here for the month of July at Manila Resto. So we'll be right back.
Hey, this is Erin from Manila Resto, and here are monthly specials for July. Our drink special for the month is the Glow Meal. Welcome back to Wisconsin Glow and the defending champs of the GWBA. The Glow Meal features BACARDI lemon, lime juice, ginger beer, and a splash of orange juice, and garnished with an orange wedge. Want 10% off your online order? Use the code LET'SGLOW at manilaresto.com. Our sushi special for the month is the Tog Ara Roll. The Tog Ara Roll is an 8-piece roll that features avocado, cucumber, and cream cheese on the inside, and your choice of freshly sliced salmon or smoked salmon on top. The Tog Ara Roll is sure to give you all the summer feels. Our Filipino special for the month is the lamb adobo. One of our guest favorites, the lamb adobo, comes locally sourced from the Ackerman Sheep Company located in Antico, Wisconsin. The lamb adobo is stewed for hours with our family recipe and will certainly make you come back for more. But get it now while you still can. Limited quantities available. Don't forget to check out the patio at Manila Resto. We'll see you soon. Mabuhay!
All right, we're back here with Addison and Angelina, episode 22 here at Manila Resto, and we're about to share them with some desserts here from Manila. So,
This segment of the podcast is brought to you by Scott Peck, realtor at Addison Jones. Remember to always give 110%. I'm going to start saying that now. Fear the deer, bucks and six.
man, feel like he should have paid for that. But that's okay. He's a friend, right? No, friend of the show, Scott Peck. What's up? For all your realtor needs, give him a shout out. So I just went to the nightclub and bar convention out in Las Vegas, and a big topic of discussion out there was like the Gen Zers, and that's you guys, right?
Yes.
You guys are basically going to be like the next wave of people that are going to be, filling up like these establishments and everything like that. What are some things that you guys look for, like when you are looking for like a restaurant or anything? I don't know if you guys are like foodies or anything like that, or you kind of just go where your parents go, or what?
I just think I think really cool interiors.
Yeah.
Are just like the feel of like, I don't know, because I feel like that brings out a lot of the experience of just like being there, like.
Yeah.
Because restaurants are kind of like a social thing, and.
Sure.
It's like really cool. And then today with social media and stuff like that, people are always going to be taking pictures, and so like if you have a super cool like interior, then people are going to want to take pictures.
Yeah. So do you guys follow any like restaurants online, like on like what are the platforms that you guys use? Like I saw you were on Snap.
Yeah,
right?
Snapchat
That's
and
one.
Instagram mainly.
Instagram mainly.
Yeah.
What do you guys think of Facebook?
I don't have Facebook. I've never had Facebook, and I probably never will.
Okay. So thoughts on it? Like, do you think it's for old people?
A little
Kind
bit.
of, yeah.
Okay.
Mr. T has Facebook. That's how he was getting our message out about forensics.
Yeah. That's so weird to me. But when I heard all that stuff at during the speakers, like, people think, the Gen Zers think like, Facebook is for old people. I'm like, oh man, I'm old.
Yeah, I
guess.
don't know anything about
Yeah.
Facebook.
So are my
I
friends.
I'll get Facebook when I have children.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Facebook is now for parents.
I mean,
It can be for anybody.
Yeah.
But-
How about TikTok? That was another big one that they said was a
yeah.
good one. Yeah.
I'm not on TikTok.
I
I'm not
am
allowed
on
to have it
TikTok.
because of like the Chinese government or whatever.
Yeah.
no, TikTok's a big one. I like almost everyone I know has TikTok. Like
Yeah.
it's a
Yeah.
it's a big platform.
Yeah, it's just kind of one of those things that, got me to think and the rest of our team to think, like, how can we connect with you guys, And, we have to be, creative in our marketing, like, towards you guys and everything like that and figure out ways to reel you in.
I definitely think like posting content on TikTok or Instagram.
Yeah, TikTok is definitely a good way to get. Yeah.
Yeah, TikTok? Okay.
There's like the Instagram Reels too. It's very similar to TikTok, and so like everybody sees those kinds of things. Like, yeah.
And another interesting point that they brought up in one of the marketing things that we went to, it's like, what do you see when, businesses are posting things? Like, is it just pictures of food and whatever? And, we do that at times too, but they're like, no, you need to wow people. Like, you need to just like be like, even though like a picture may like look super awesome, like it might not connect with everyone or have that lasting impact. Like, oh, that looks good. And then next, right?
Yeah.
But I know there are a couple people on our team that were interested in like, oh, let's, can we be in charge of the TikTok account and stuff, So maybe that could be your thing. You can be in charge of you could be your TikTok person. Be kind of fun. Do you guys often do like reels or anything like that, or not really?
I just watch
you
them.
watch
yeah.
them? Yeah.
Yeah. I don't post it. And if I were to post anything, it'd probably be like singing or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. So.
Oh, yeah. My sister is a big TikToker. She makes a lot of TikToks. So
Okay. She's older, younger?
Younger.
Younger?
Yeah, she's only 11, but
Okay.
she's, she thinks she's an influencer. So she's.
So you think your dad should maybe do that for his realty company?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, she could help you with that.
That would actually #FeckNation. Like,
Yeah.
seriously.
Awesome. All right. So pretty soon here, we're going to try a couple desserts. One of them is halo halo. And in Tagalog, halo halo means mix. So it literally is a dessert that comes out and you mix everything together. So I don't know. Some
cool.
guests describe that as a party in your mouth because there's so many different things going on. But on our description here, it says halo halo is shaved ice layered and with candied tropical fruit, coconut, and more, topped with vanilla ice cream, ube, and leche flan.
That sounds really good.
Yeah, nice. Maybe you guys can snap and get the word out about vanilla, right? And then the next one I want you guys to try is our Turun, which is a sweet Asian bananas plantains, crisp in a spring roll wrapper, served with vanilla ice cream and shaved chocolate. Ooh. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So those are two of our popular desserts, but I love all of our other desserts that we have here. So yeah, looking forward to having you guys give that a shot. Are you guys sushi fans at all?
Yes, I love sushi.
Yeah. Yeah. How about you? Have you tried it yet?
A couple times, not
Yeah.
like.
Yeah. When was the first time that you had sushi?
Well, I'm Asian, so like,
Yeah.
I don't know. As soon as I could eat, maybe.
Yeah. Awesome. So for someone like you that, you've had it before, right?
Mm.
Yeah. Is there any like particular kind that you like?
Not really.
Not really.
No.
Like you'll give it a try if it's there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. How about Filipino food? Have you guys had that yet?
No, I haven't.
No. We got to get you guys in here.
Yes.
By the time we have you guys back on the podcast, then we'll have to get your guys' take on it, huh?
Love that.
Yeah. Perfect. Scott, you want to hop in? Yeah. You wanna do any interviews with them?
Yeah. I can in your chair?
Yeah, do it.
Okay, cool.
I'm gonna go check on the stuff.
All right, welcome to the Scott Peck podcast, hashtag Peck Nation, if you're on Snapchat or anything else. So this is a dream. Yeah, this is a dream come true for me. I've been wanting to take Marlo's job for months. I think I own the restaurant now too, so that's great. So is there anything else that you guys wanted to add about your forensics experience, or anything else that you feel like you missed in the previous segment?
Yes.
You wanted to add?
So we would like to talk about a major technical difficulty that happened. So this is semifinals. I'm in
The last round. So this is the top 12 in the nation that
Yes.
we're competing against right now.
Yep, and it's going to be live streamed in front of the whole nation. So there's like a special thing that we have to do. I'm in Hoot's room, who is the assistant coach for forensics. I get really nervous, so I like walk around the room. I pace a lot, and I like hear this notification on Zoom, and I had joined the Zoom room, and they were asking me to unmute my mic, and then like to talk just to make sure that I was like actually a competitor. And so I didn't get there in time because I was walking
She was
around
on the other
room.
side of the classroom.
And so I got there, and I was just about to unmute my mic, and then they kicked me off the Zoom meeting. And I was like, a
Yeah,
little bit
and
offended.
we were the very first competitors that round. We were the first people who had to compete, and so everyone was on this Zoom call, and they were like, "Okay, Addie and Angelina, you ready?" And I was like, "Actually, my partner can't join the Zoom call."
Yeah.
And then we wasted like 10 minutes of everyone's time
Her access
trying to
was
get
denied.
Yeah, like it said, access
man.
denied. She couldn't join, and Mr. Thurwatcher ended up running his computer, and we'd never used that before to
Right.
record, so it was very risky.
Right. And like, yeah, I couldn't re-enter because like they had kicked me out. So like I had to log into his computer, and like we're holding everybody up, and I was like so shooken up, and like
No, I just had to keep being like, sorry, she's working on it still. Sorry, everybody.
yeah.
You guys have talked about Mr. Thurwatcher a couple of times. Can you just talk a little bit about the influence he has, or had and has, on you, and just talk about him a little bit more?
I love Mr. T.
I mean,
Mr.
he's
T,
amazing.
yeah.
He's so supportive of like, I mean, not just forensics, but like everything. I mean, like, I feel like he had like a vision for us in forensics that we didn't. Like, the first time we performed our piece just to like practice, like before we even had any competitions, we had done it, like it was the first time, and Angelina came back into the classroom from the room that she was in, and we looked at each other and we were like, that wasn't very good.
Yeah.
I didn't like that.
Totally
that wasn't good.
unsatisfied.
And he looked at us, and his jaw dropped.
Oh, it looks so beautiful.
Looks amazing. And he was just like, that was amazing. You guys are amazing. And we were like, what are you talking about? That didn't seem very good. And he was just, I think he had
Yeah.
he knew that we could make it this far, and we didn't.
Yeah.
So that was
He's
nice.
definitely our number one fan. He's so supportive, and like oh, I love Mr. T so much. He's so funny. He's so positive. He's always made us feel like loved and supported,
Yeah.
and he's just
Great.
yeah.
Excellent. Well, as a parent, I appreciate Mr. Thurwatcher very much. I think he's a great influence on these girls. So I know you're probably going to watch this, Mr. T. You're the man. Thank you very much. There's dessert here. I'm going to get out of Marlo's chair.
All right.
I'm so excited.
Me too.
How did your dad do?
He was okay.
It was okay. Should we invite him back or what?
I don't think so.
No. Here are a couple plates.
He
if
doesn't
you
need
guys
the
want.
attention.
Here.
Should take 2 each.
So here is the halo halo. If you think of Filipino desserts, you will more than likely hear them talking about halo halo. So,
It's so beautiful. Like, thank you.
It looks really cool.
and this is the Turon. So yeah, dig in.
Is this the one that we have to mix?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Do you want to try this one first?
No, I'll try this one. Do I just like, how do I eat this?
You can grab that and then you can eat it just with your fingers if you want. Yeah.
And this was plantains, you said?
Yep. Yep.
Awesome. Is it good?
It's really good.
Come on.
Oh, yum. That's amazing. Oh, wow.
You heard it here on the podcast, Barkada podcast.
That is so good.
That's nice too,
I love
right?
it.
You know, if you have a couple people that you want to share it with, or if you don't want to share it with anybody, you can just have
Well,
it all yourself.
I'm not sharing. It's fine. Wow.
Well, good. I'm glad you guys are experiencing something different and new.
So good.
Here comes Dad.
Take this for a second real quick here.
You want the other one? Yeah? Sorry.
What are you doing?
Addie sharing is caring.
Now we're giving you a reason to come back.
Wow.
Oh, that's so good. Want to mix that one?
Yeah.
I just want a little more ice cream.
So what'd you guys think of that, the Turon?
It's amazing. I
Yeah.
love it.
Yeah?
Like, I love the texture of like that fried, and it's like,
Protein.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like it's not super sweet, but it's like
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
it's like a little fruity, but then it's also like a little creamy.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Good.
How do you mix this?
Just dig right in. Really.
I'm scared if it's gonna fall over.
It's okay. We can clean it up. Or your dad can clean it up.
Is this lychee flan?
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. So that's also one of our desserts that we have here. So we just have like a quarter piece of, dessert and everything. Better hurry up before your dad. It's nice to dig in here.
Oh, I like that.
So so there's like mixed candied, fruits and slices of
What is that?
different things. That's the leche flan that's right there.
I didn't even see that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is like a gourmet deluxe snow cone. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
And it's got, the condensed milk and everything in there that makes it a little sweeter too. So when you guys really do get to mix it really well, it's got everything in there.
There's not room to mix it. How do I?
You guys are being too nice to it.
Did you want the cherry?
I'm gonna have the cherry.
Thank you.
Are there any shout outs you guys want to give? as we're wrapping things up here? Anybody?
Shout out to my mom. What? Okay. All right.
I'd like to give a shout out to my parents for driving me to and from forensics, even when I don't text them, and also when I forget I have piano lessons and I have to rush over there.
Happened one too many times.
Yes, and I also like to give a shout out to my friend Sequoia, who helped me memorize my lines.
There you go.
Yeah, for like our parents coming and picking us up at like 8:30, and I never knew when we were going to be done. I'd be like, I don't know, I'll just pick me up when I text you. I don't know. Like I had no, like we never knew if we were going to have a lot of technical issues, no technical issues. It was, they were great.
Yeah, good. Random question. It just, cell phones, the whole thing. When did you guys first get your first cell phones? I'm planning ahead.
Mine was end of 7th grade.
End of 7th grade?
Oh, earlier than that. I don't know. I think in like fifth grade. Yeah.
5th grade?
Okay.
5th grade.
Lucky.
But it wasn't like a nice cell phone. I didn't get a good cell phone until 7th grade. And I still have that one. So.
Right on. So before it was like a flip phone or?
Well, no, it was just like an old iPhone. Like it was one of my parents' old ones.
Okay.
Like a 4 or something.
4. One of those super old ones. Man. Yeah.
Well, it was old to me.
Having you guys on is like, oh man. No, but this is awesome. It's because okay, so Patricia's upgrading her phone, and little Evelyn is already, scheming like, Mommy, can I have your phone now? She's 7, So like, no, we're gonna trade it in. You don't need a phone quite yet, So because more than likely she's with us, or we can contact someone if she's going somewhere else, So.
Yeah, I mean, Haley, who's 8, my sister, she has a phone, and I don't know if that was the best decision. She's on it every day.
Yeah.
All day.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I wasn't supposed to say that.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much for joining us
Thank
here.
you so much for having us. This
Yeah.
is, like,
Thank you.
You guys
coolest
down for doing this
experience.
again sometime? Giving us some life updates and everything.
God, thank you for
Love
the
that.
dessert.
Get you guys, maybe if you guys want to, rehearse, some of your things or whatever, and get some feedback, get some chatter online.
Yeah.
Or maybe not. Maybe it'd be good to kind of keep the competition guessing, right? What you're going to be doing.
Yeah.
But awesome. Do you guys have any other plans for the rest of the summer? We're pretty much just staying around home now until it's almost middle of July already. That's pretty crazy, isn't it?
We're taking a road trip down to North Carolina.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to be in a Jubercosa, an acting program, their show
Oh, cool.
this summer, so that's in like a week.
Yeah. Where is that again? That's.
I think it's in, well, it's like Oshkosh, Winneconne, and Neenah, but I think this year the Oshkosh program is in Winneconne.
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken.
Nice. Excellent.
Yeah. I wish I could do it, but I'm going to be in North Carolina, so
Yeah.
next year.
Have you gone out to North Carolina before?
I did when I was really little.
Okay.
So I don't really remember anything.
All right. Right on. Oh, that'll be nice. The road trip, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, do you know how many hours that's going to be?
I think it's like 18 or something.
Stop?
Yeah, we're
midway?
going to stop.
Okay.
I don't know where, but we're going to stop
Yeah.
somewhere.
So who does the driving then? Is it your parents or your dad?
My mom usually drives.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Nice. Very cool. Well, any last impressions on the Halo Halo, Jerome?
That's amazing. Oh my
Everything is
goodness.
awesome. You should definitely come here and try this.
Yes.
Oh, it's so good.
Nice. Excellent. Well, check us out on Facebook for you parents out there. Otherwise, we're on YouTube and on our website, thebarkadapodcast.com. So check us out there, and thanks for listening. And we'll see you guys again soon. Thanks.
Thank you
so
so
much.
much.
All right.